What makes up the perfect drone? Is it crazy speeds, ultimate flight times, insane value? Is it made up out of your dead pet cat? No. Today we have a drone that you are going to absolutely love. It ticks so many boxes, and if you're into FPV, this is a fantastic option, and the best part, it's not going to break the bank. G'day you absolute legends, Stu here from UAVfutures, and here's the question you need to ask yourself. You like FPV? Why do you do it? Do you do it for fun? And if the answer to that question is yes, you're going to absolutely love what we have today. This is the Flywoo Explorer, and it is doing some things pretty special. If you've ever worried about losing your drone, or you want a drone that just works and gives you insane flight times, this is going to be right up your alley. And the best part, there's a bit of a promo, so if you check the link, I think it's on special for the cheapest version, which might be like $150, $160. But anyway, we're going to go through it. We're going to talk about what makes it special. We're going to have some fun with it. We're going to meet up with Stickman Steve in the field. We're going to fly this thing around, and you're going to find out why. I've never had more confidence with a drone and getting it back than what we have right here. It's got some amazing recovery options, and generally find out why this is a pretty awesome craft. And then at the end of the video, we'll talk about some little nitpicks or some little extras that I wish they would change. So let's do it as a bit of an overview. There is two things that stand out straight away when you look at this craft that make it different to some of the others. Number one, it is a 4-inch. So we've got some 4-inch bi-blade propellers on here. It's not a 5-inch, it's not a micro. 4 inches aren't as popular, but it's working very well here. And also, if I flip it over, you can see the frame orientation. It's dead cat style, which means it's gonna have the two front arms right out to the side, which allows some beautiful video streamed back to your face because you don't have any propellers or anything like that. Like, your vision is completely unobstructed. If you like flying around, exploring and having fun, you're gonna love what else this also offers. Of course, we've got like our 4-in-1 standard ESCs, blah, blah, blah. That part is pretty standard, but towards the back, we also have some magic. We've got a GPS, which is gonna come in handy. You're gonna see why. And if we flip it over, you will see right here, we have a pretty special little buzzer. Let me get a battery and plug it in, and you'll see what happens. Now, I'm simply gonna plug this in. All right, let's pretend our drone's ready to boot up. We're cruising around, we're having fun, and I have to say too, the OSD and everything that's set up in here, it is all designed so if you ever crashed your drone or you're worried about losing it in some sketchy situations, maybe you're a brand new pilot and you've put a lot of work into your FPV gear and you just want to get it back, this is going to give you the best option. So as you can see right now, this little buzzer is flashing even though I have taken the battery off here, and what this is going to do eventually is everything about it, it's aimed at getting that drone back to you. This buzzer is going to keep beeping. Hopefully it's going to do that soon. It's going to realize, hey, we've lost power. It's going to let us know where it is. It's going to start buzzing along even long after your battery is dead. Okay, it should start beeping. Here we go. Come on, give us a little another bit. There we go. So you can see it's beeping right there, and then to turn that off, you simply hold down a little button. Thank you very much. Give it 3 seconds. That's not going to beep anymore, but I think that's a fantastic feature that a lot of new pilots might want to get, because if they're going to lose their drone, they want to get it back, and this does this in spades. And on top of that, you also have the chance to get it back with GPS, so you can flick a switch. This thing will do like an emergency landing. It will try and fly back to you. If you lose your radio, you can set it up where you've lost your radio link. It's going to come straight back, and even better, it will also display the GPS coordinates at the top of your DVR. So right here with this little craft, you've got 3 ways to get it back. Number one, it's got GPS, it can fly itself back. Number two, in your DVR, it's going to tell you exactly the longitude and latitude in order to save it if it does go down. And number three, if it's gone down, you can't find out where it is. You walk to the general area on GPS coordinates, but you just can't find it because, to be honest, we fly in some crazy places, whether that be forests or swamps. It's got its own little LiPo battery here with the buzzer that's going to keep beeping for a couple of days, so you do have a chance to get it back. Everything about the Flywoo Explorer is designed, so if you're ever worried about losing it, I can't stress this enough, you're going to have a lot of confidence that you can get your drone back. Of course, we've got ELRS on the front. You get some crazy long flight times. It's extremely efficient. In our testing, we're getting about 1 minute per 100 or 110 milliamp hours, depending on what sort of battery we're going to use, which is completely unheard of. A 3-minute flight time on like some of our 5 inches or our micros, or you can get like a 10-minute flight time on this bad boy. What we should do now, let's go out to the field. We're going to fly it around. If you're a racer or if you're a freestyler, you're going to want to watch this part because that's not the main focus of this drone. It's doing some things a little bit differently, It's designed for people who just love cruising, exploring, enjoying the hobby, enjoying FPV, getting out there and having some fun in the air. So let's go do it with Stickman Steve now, and then we'll come back to the studio and I'll show you the parts that I'd like to change. All right, let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Time. It's a pretty nice day, a little bit of wind, the sun is shining, but we're doing it. Stickman Steve is in the background, flying around with the Flywoo LR. So going some long range, also lightweight. We're gonna find out just how well it goes, have some fun, and find out, is it a good buy? Should you get it? And see what this gentleman thinks. Awesome. All right, let's do it. Look at that. We've got GPS rescue off, even though you can turn that on. All right. First, I'm just going to do a little range test, and you can probably see actually just how windy it is. Let's see if I can get some close-ups of these trees over here, see if the branches are moving and the leaves and that sort of stuff. So it is a little bit gusty, but that's not going to stop us. Looking at my battery voltage as well, like this is made for some long-range cruising, and we'll just go for a bit of a fly and have some fun. I'm not expecting any crazy power or freestyle or anything like that. It's all about cruising around, having a good time. And we actually have a pretty small battery on here, so a 700 milliamp. Now, I'm going to be going right out here. I'm going to check my link quality, the feed, all that sort of stuff. We've got our GPS coordinates at the top, which is quite nice. But I feel pretty confident, I must say.
That's 4S packs, yeah?
Yeah, a little 4S pack on here. Like, it's got my milliamp hours counting in the side as well, which is probably important. Probably what I'll keep an eye on. So I'm on 3.8 volts. I didn't even actually check if this was a perfectly charged battery. I just grabbed this off the floor. That's probably something I should have done. All right, got some big birds cruising out here. Like I'm out over the mangroves right now, and straight away, like I just have some confidence in cruising with this. I don't know if it's also because I've got the GPS coordinates up the top. So if I really did lose it, then we'd be able to go find it. And also, I don't know if you know this, Steve, but it comes with like an internal buzzer that will start beeping even if you disconnect the battery, so it'll beep for a little while.
Yeah. Oh geez, I didn't even know you were there.
Yeah, it's very, very quiet. Let's do a little punch out and see what it's like on a full throttle.
Yep.
You tell me when.
Yeah, all good.
Ready?
Yep.
So not the most pop. It's definitely not what it's made for, but looking at the like milliamp hours, it's not sucking down tons and tons of juice. Like I'm going to go over this right here. Normally I never fly this line because I'm a little bit like, you know, you should never fly over water. I feel really confident cruising this thing around. There's not many oscillations. It does have those little parts on the side to strengthen that, but I'm noticing some bobbling. So it's not the high frequency, I guess, that you get from a bad tune. It's more like getting pushed around a little bit by the wind. You can kind of expect that from a little 4-inch drone. Let's see how we go. Like, is this a really dumb idea, just cruising this over the water?
No way. You got that good video link too from the
yes,
LR4 system.
I do.
Happy days.
Man, I feel like I could fly for days and days and days.
Imagine.
And I liked how it was just set up too. It was really easy. Like I put my own 04 in here, and it was just really easy. The cable was already there. I didn't need to muck around or do anything. So it's using at the moment about 100 milliamp hours per minute of flying, which is absolutely crazy. Now I'm going to go down here. I never fly all the way down here, usually in our tests.
Where are you? Right up.
I'm right up, sort of. Man, this video is rock solid as well. Like we never fly this far. Well, we've got a little bit of a judder from the video.
Okay.
I was way up sort of on the other mound behind the farm right there. And it's just flying for days.
Where are you?
I'm coming back now, heading towards us. About to cross the little part in the water now, where we almost lost the plane that time and it landed just on the side. Now I'm in the field in front of us.
Oh,
It's just so efficient.
imagine with a little Lion pack or something.
Yeah, absolutely. What I'm going to do, we're on 3.6 volts, which is probably where it's at. I'm going to just try and do a little bit of freestyle.
You can hear it take a while to wind up, but that's, I think that's the biprops too, right?
Yeah, it's not, you're not going to be doing huge flippy flops or anything like that with it. I mean, it doesn't mean you can't do it. It's just not what it's designed for. And I don't think a drone is, there's no drone that does everything absolutely perfectly. But in terms of actually exploring, it's pretty damn good. See if I can land on this, on the tree where I took off from.
Oof.
My 620 milliamp hours out of a 720 milliamp hour battery, and it was armed for 5 minutes and 54 seconds.
Not too bad, hey?
That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty good.
All right, I'm gonna unplug this. No, don't look at that. That's the secret.
Jeez, what's going on?
I totally forgot about this until now. You'll hear that beeping, but notice it's got no LiPo actually plugged in. So even if you flew this, your battery was plugged in and you've lost it, you're going for a search, you're like, oh, I've got to go get it before the battery dies. Even if that main battery dies, this little battery that's in here, all it needs to do is power that beeper, so that's just going to keep going until that runs out of juice.
Yeah,
so
nice.
You've got a much better chance of finding it. It's like, it really is an explorer, that if you want to have the best possible chance to get your drone back, not only do you have GPS rescue if you wanted to use that, you've also got your latitude, so you could search that up and actually go searching for it, and you've also got that audible thing right there as well. So, and to stop it, you just hold it for like 3 seconds. She's full of jokes.
Is that what happened yesterday when you put a VTOL in the tree?
Yeah, that's it. We don't talk about the VTOL in the tree. It's a nice day. Like, if this wind wasn't here, this would be the perfect day. You are armed. Just give it a little bit to get out of that. Yeah, you're good. All right, so you've got a 900 milliamp hour or something battery in there.
I do.
So you should have a bit more flight time for days.
Oh man, why do you got to keep chucking 04 and stuff?
They look good?
I do. I love the walk snail still, but yeah, this is good. Pretty good.
I don't even know where you've gone. Like, it's very quiet. Oh, actually, no, I can see you, and I just saw a little bird sort of chasing you behind.
Just cruising. So hover point's only about 30% throttle on this.
Yes.
That's pretty good. Fully confident out over these trees.
Yep. Yep.
No worries.
You've got the GPS there anyway. Like, if we really lost it, we could go search for it. And if it's over the mangroves, like in the mud and everything, well, then we're fine because you can go search for it.
Wow, pelican. Yeah, awesome. He's come straight at me.
I don't even know where you are.
Oh,
you out over the water?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I can see a tiny little speck out there. Yeah.
Oh, so I'm going to just do some nice close stuff, like long range explorer, right? So I'm going to get in.
So you're behind. So for anybody watching, there's a bunch of mangroves out there that Steve's actually behind. So getting any link quality or breakup in the video issues, or you're feeling confident?
No issues at all. No issues at all. Yeah, ducking down. Oh, there's an old car out here.
Yes. So we've never gone that far before normally, right?
Not this comfortably.
No.
No way. Yeah, that's cool. All right, go for a bit of a cruise.
Can you come show me your punch out? I want to see what it looks like and your impressions of power. Because I didn't feel like it's a particularly powerful quad. It's not made for that.
I think like something like this, I'd be looking more at recoverability, if that's a word.
Yes.
You know, like if you are dropping or falling, just being able to hold yourself, being able to catch itself. Does that make sense? Yep. Like if you're a long range cruising, you're going to be spotting your target. You're going to be coming up nice and smooth.
What milliamp hours are you on? How many have you used?
I've used 220.
Okay, and how long have you been flying?
Where's that?
For your flight time is somewhere there?
2 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, about 100 milliamp hours per minute. All right, we're ready. Yeah, so you can definitely hear that it's sort of reaching the limit there. Yeah. We even if you put more voltage in and everything, it's not going to go that much faster.
Bit of a bigger battery too.
Yes, a little bit heavier.
I'll come down, I'll drop and just see how it recovers, eh?
Okay. You're going to see if there's any prop wash or something? Oh, okay.
A little bit of a twitch, but
yeah. That probably helps that it's so light.
Oh God, yeah. You can feel it too. Like when you are cruising along, you get a bit of a wind or whatever. Yep. You can just feel it take you a little bit, but...
Can you do like a bit of a flowy run from up there in the runs down here? I want to just see what it's like. Not full throttle, but just like a pretty decent, a nice trot, a good canter. Yep. So if you were cruising some mountaintops or anything, or coming down a ravine, what it would be like. I don't even know where you are. Oh, you're up high. Yeah.
It's nice.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's just sort of like, it's about the joyful experience of flying. That's how I feel with it.
Hey? This thing's a really good balance between power and maneuverability.
And efficiency. That's where it's king.
Yeah.
And it's not even that loud. Like doing a punch out so close, hopefully this came through on the camera.
That's fine.
It's not intrusive.
I wonder how it would go with some tri-blades, honestly. Okay. Like I know bi-blades
they're less efficient and and you get more drag with them. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
What's your milliamp hours on?
I've used 450, been flying for 4 minutes.
Yes, you've got over half the battery still to go. So you're probably looking at like a 10-minute flight time on 1,000 pack.
And that's a lipo, like, it's
good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. And no issue at all with obviously LRS, but that 04 image quality, man, it's pretty crazy.
I think this would be a fantastic beginner quad that still keeps going because it doesn't have so much power you're going to get into trouble. But it's just going to give them a lot of time on the sticks to just keep flying, keep practicing.
And it's nice to fly.
Yes.
Out of the box.
Yes.
It's really
nice.
nice
I didn't have to do anything to this. Even the GPS mode, I like how you can fly it without having to have all the GPS locked and everything like that.
Yeah, just be warned, viewers, if you do that, obviously you're not going to be able to recover your craft through GPS rescue.
Yes. It's probably maybe 110 milliamp hours per minute of flying, which is almost unheard of. It's like if you put that on your 5-inch and you're getting like 13 minutes of flying on your 1300, that's crazy. Test your landing skills.
Oh, what am I landing on?
You are landing on the tree as well. See if you can get it on there. Remember, do you want me to disarm or you got it? Okay.
You're an idiot. Oh.
Oh, no way! No way! I didn't think you'd get that at all.
Cheat, boy.
All right, there's the champion. Okay, that's you win today's landing competition. Oh, get out! Don't be so bloody modest. Rub it in already. Look at that, perfect landing.
All right. Yeah, even with the heavier battery, hey, I mean, it still feels so agile.
Yes.
So light and nimble.
Okay, nimble. All right, I'll turn the radio off for you.
Yeah.
Do you want to, oh, we don't need those goggles.
Turn these bloody things off?
You just press it once and then hold it again, like to press and hold. That's it. You got to hold that for 3 seconds as well to stop the beeping. There's a little button.
The black one?
Yeah, just that little thing there. I trust you. All right, Stickman Steve, Flywoo's Long Range Explorer. You've flown it. You had a bit of a larger battery than I. What do you think?
I think that's awesome, especially like it's carrying the biggest current DJI VTX.
Yes.
You got GPS, all this TPU, full size, well, 20mm, but a double stack system, not an all-in-one. You got a 930 milliamp hour LiPo. Look, it's almost as big as the damn thing.
Yeah, you're probably getting 10 minutes of flight time.
Yeah, just cruising.
You know?
Yep. No punch outs or anything like that. No wind. But yeah, that's pretty nice, man. I really like that.
It's about $170.
Yeah.
That's US, but without the camera. So you can put your own camera system in there. What do you think? Yeah. What do you think for your own prices?
Pretty good. You try and price up a little Flywoo Goku stack like that, frame, motors, and everything. Yeah.
Yep.
GPS as well. You've spent more than that.
Let me show you something else.
Oh, here we go. What we got?
This is how I know that I like a drone, because I really feel like we're getting a lot of the same thoughts about this, where I just felt confident flying this thing around. It was easy and it just worked. I can't stress that enough. Like usability. Here's a drone that works, that flies well, you get good flight times, it's not overpriced, and then also I'm going to put these on, so that's just to strengthen the arms just a little bit in case I did have a tumble. You're probably going to get stuck in trees a little bit easier.
Also,
I think with those. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe.
Don't ask me how I know.
But yeah, I'm probably going to put them on, and that's how I know that I like this drone, because I want to keep flying it after this.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. Anything you'd change? The one issue that I had is if you put your own 04 air unit in here, the TPU, it's very tricky to force your antenna down here.
Split it.
Yeah, I had to cut mine. Like the hole actually isn't big enough for the UFL plug on the end.
That's no big deal.
That's about the only issue I had. I like
0.2 of a gram.
Yeah, I like the antenna at the front. You don't have any props in view when you're flying around, so you don't have any obstruction to your actual vision. Flight time's amazing.
Only thing I'd probably do is put a diversity receiver in.
Okay. You want to?
Set your antennas, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That different, when you're different
well, I guess that's what it is for. Like it's a long range thing.
But apart from that, mate, yeah.
What about recoverability? How did you feel with that? GPS rescue, external buzzer, and also set up for your GPS coordinates in your DVR.
So I've started using GPS rescue a lot on most of my craft now. Not my little freestyle rigs and stuff, but it has saved me. It has, honestly, it has saved. Remember the flick wing?
Yes.
Going out.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, people haven't seen that video, but we almost lost it. You flicked it, it saved it, brought it back and loitered for us without any video involved.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So I think that part of it is just, it's a must have if you're going to go long range. basically, rule of thumb for me, if I'm going to walk further to pick it up than I want GPS there so I know where it is. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Too easy. All right. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep. You like the price?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Too easy. All right. And who should get one? Who should not get one?
I think anyone that's after a little craft that's lightweight and wants to go exploring with the new image transmission you can get from 04 if you want that footage as well. 100% anybody. I think it's really good, the price point, if you just want to chuck analog in it and just get into something yourself.
Yes.
Maybe you got a little thumb cam pro or something you want to put on the front for footage.
Yep.
So beginners all the way through to guys that just want something ready to go out of the box. It just works.
Yeah. I don't recommend it for bandos though. Like crashing that, I think that it's going to snap if you're flying concrete areas, or don't get
Shame
this.
on you.
Yeah, don't get this if you're flying around some environments that are going to break your drone. Poles, metal, junkyards, old construction sites. You're not gonna have much frame
Whole
left.
thing's gonna have a hard enough time, even just in the forest. Like you hit a tree, you're done.
Too easy. All right. Thanks,
Cool,
Steve.
Nice.
Alrighty, so I have to say, I really like this. This is going to become one of my daily drivers because it just works. If I was going to take somebody for a ride along, this is probably the craft that I would want to show them. I would also get this if my daughter was going to be learning to fly. This is a great craft. The flight times, the chance to get it back, it is doing so many things right. But it is not going to be for everybody. Freestylers, well, you don't want to be crashing this thing to trees or bandos or anything like that, because what makes it so good at those flight times is the lightweight. And these arms, they're not going to hold up very well in some very hard crashes or full speed into things. You do get these two little arm braces, which I absolutely love. I'm probably going to be installing them on here because I just love this drone. I like the antenna at the front actually, because what that means, if you're doing a mission and you're getting some fail-safe warnings, or your radio's starting to give you like, hey, you might be losing your drone soon, because the antennas are at the front, well, then you get the warning, you're going to turn around, now you've got the best reception possible to get your drone back. If it's the other way, traditionally on the back, you might start to get some warnings, and then when your drone turns around, your antenna is at the back, it's going to get blocked by this carbon, you might have a fail-safe. So everything here is designed to give you a great exploring experience, the flight times, the chance to get it back. I love it, but it's not going to be for everybody. If you're a freestyler or a racer, this is not for you. I think the price is pretty decent as well, especially the 160, like everything but the FPV side of things. You can add your own. There's a couple of different options. The only real issue that I had for me that I would like to change is because I added my own 04 Pro in here, the little TPU mounts at the back, I couldn't thread my UFL connector down here for my antennas. They might come differently if you get one pre-made from like Flywoo, if you get the version that comes with the 04 Air unit in here. However, for mine, I had to actually slit them so I could clip the antennas inside there because the UFL connector just doesn't fit. That is the only gripe I have about this drone. And then finally, I just have to say, thumbs up. I really like this drone, and you're gonna see more of it because it's fun. I got some cool flight times, and sometimes I don't have the mental capacity to be going full speed, like cutting courses and doing insane tricks. I just want to enjoy cruising around and looking at things. And this is going to let me do this in spades. So you're definitely going to see this more on the channel. I can't recommend enough. I got to say, thumbs up to Flywoo. They've done an awesome job. There is a cheaper discount code if you want to check that. I don't know how long that's going to last for though, depending on where you get it from. And as always, happy flying.